Hello everyone, welcome to part 1 of my OnAir Thunder series. Today, we're going to be taking care of the very first mission that I was given. It's going to be still a very easy cargo drop from KSBA, Santa Barbara, down to F70, which is French Valley. About, 144 nautical miles, be about an hour-long flight. Not too difficult. Get my aircraft ready. Right now I just have an SR22 rented out. Load it up. Fuel. I had a little bit of fuel, about 45%. How much is that going to cost me? That's fine. Firm. Alright, while the apron work is getting done, enter our destination. I'll be the one flying it, of course. Alright, go ahead and start tracking. Down, okay, good. And we're ready. Alright. So now let's get ready. Battery 1, battery 2. At this point, my nav and strobe lights. Right. Here's on rich. Open the throttle up.
Your flight will
Fuel
be
boost.
monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
Off. Take it about a quarter up. Start it up. Full. Running. When we can turn on the alternators. Avionics. Turn on the landing lights. Sure. Pidot. Bit of a zoom in. Maybe taking off runway 7, which is right here. Go ahead and open up the VFR map. Runway 7 right here. At which point we'll pick up our navigation points all the way down. Taking the RNAV into runway. Ooh, I forgot. Open up. Is runway 18 at F70. Okay. Minimize that for now. PI. Yeah. Wind, option 3. Back. Right. Go ahead and contact the ground. The West taxi departure.
Santa Barbara ground, Cirrus November 550 Charlie Romeo with uniform request taxi for takeoff east departure.
Cirrus November 550 Charlie Romeo taxi to and hold short of runway 7 via taxiway Foxtrot Delta Charlie. Contact tower on 119.7 when ready.
119.7. Knowledge.
Taxiing hold short runway 7 using taxiway Foxtrot Delta Charlie Cirrus 0 Charlie Romeo.
Alright. Point. Let's request a bit of a pushback.
Santa Barbara ground, Cirrus November 550 Charlie Romeo requesting pushback.
Unlock the parking brake.
Cirrus November 550 Charlie Romeo pushback request accepted.
Meanwhile, get our autopilot set up. Flight director on. Nav mode on. Heading, we're taking off runway 7, so let's set that to match with the runway. Go altitude, we're gonna go about to 8,000 feet. Flight level control. I'm at about 111 knots for this aircraft. Beautiful. Oh, he's gone way too far. Alright. Didn't pay attention for 1 second. Okay. Barometer. Autopilot's ready. That we're good to go. A little bit of a taxi ahead of us, not too bad though. Alright, approaching our hold short location. Runway 7. Stop. Parking brake, contact ATC. 197. Takeoff clearance FR.
Santa Barbara Tower, Cirrus November 550, Charlie Romeo ready at runway 7 east departure.
Cirrus November 550, Charlie Romeo, cleared for takeoff runway 7 east departure approved.
Roger that.
Cleared for takeoff runway 7 Cirrus 0 Charlie Romeo.
Alright. Quickly double check. Lights are on, very good. Autopilot is ready. Flight director, nav mode. Okay, FLC, we got 111 knots. Is our ideal. Oh, 101. Oh, wrong. .101 knots for climb, and our rotate speed will be 70 knots. All right, go. Do a bit of a rolling takeoff. All right, full throttle. Get up to 70 knots. And rotate.
Airborne time locked.
Up the flaps. Start our turn.
Cirrus 0 Charlie Romeo, continue for east departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
Roger that. Bit too much there. And go ahead and engage autopilot.
Cirrus 19er, Quebec, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Knowledge.
Santa Barbara 119er Quebec frequency change.
Alright. No use of you for a while now. Beautiful. Autopilot's working well. Up our navigation, it looks like. Alright, now we just slowly make our way up to cruising altitude, which will be 8,000 feet. Let's get a look outside. Beautiful. Really love flying along the California coastline. Right. Just in case we do head into any clouds, I know that the weather probably not going to remain this clear the entire time. Let's go ahead and turn on the de-icing. I already have Pitot on, just in case we run into any moisture. This out a little bit. Beautiful. And on topography, be pretty good for altitude. All the mountains are to our left, all the way there. Yeah. Continue our climb up, and I'll talk to you guys again when we're closer to our approach. Alright, so we are now approaching our first waypoint, Essex. First waypoint as far as our approach. Now is probably a good time to contact ATC. If I can find them on the list. There we go. French Valley, F70. Okay. It's not a manned ATC. Fair enough. Traffic. Like the runway, 18. Once full stop landing. Bounce.
Foxtrot 70 traffic Cirrus November Tree 119er Quebec 18 miles north 4,600 feet inbound to land runway 18.
Right. Alright. So, our next waypoint. 4 minutes. If I pronounced that right. For vertical speed, we're gonna need to be at 3,800 feet for this one. By about 500 feet per minute. A little bit, about 400 feet per minute. As you can see, the weather here in Marietta is pretty shit. It's gonna be an interesting landing. It could be worse though. I still have visibility. Rather pretty out there as well. Let's see. Alright. Back into the cockpit. Once we hit... Open the VFR map. Once we hit Tikmu, we're going to be turning toward runway, so we'll be bearing about 179. In order to land on runway 18. A minute will be that waypoint. And once we hit Tikmu, we were descending again down to... No, I'm wrong. We'll be 3,800 feet. So ECU, LU. Right here. At Dan, we're going to be hitting 3,500 feet. And then down to... Can't see it. It's DISEY. Looks like Disney. Not quite though. At that waypoint, we'll be hitting 2,600 feet and being shortly after. Get another external view. We're coming down out of that cloud layers. Not too bad. We are hitting our checkpoint. Tikmu. Transitioning down to east to LU. I already have the heading bugged out to 179, which is the exact bearing for runway 18. altitude down to the next waypoint, 35. That won't be until after OU. Looks like there's our runway right ahead. Very, very easy approach. Nicely now. Coming up on our next checkpoint. We're gonna have to descend now to 2,600 feet. 100. Speed mode. Down, whoops. Down. 400 feet per minute. Good. Our runway up ahead. Go ahead and turn off nav mode. Select. It's perfectly lined up. There we go. And descend faster. Throttle back quite a bit now. And disengage autopilot now, take over. Back on the throttle. I get down into range to deploy our flaps. And flaps 1. Start our descent. Flaps 2. Bit high at this point, but quite a long runway. Small aircraft. So. Right against the wind a little bit.
500.
Our rudders. Line it up. Cut the throttle.
Landing time locked. Landed at Fox 70, French Valley.
Not the best landing ever, but we made it. All right. Perfect. Side. Lights. Dot. Facing. Engines.
Engine off time logged. End of flight. Registered in OnAir company.
To obtain. Beautiful. Off. And let's go ahead and open up OnAir. That was incredibly loud for no reason. Bad. did pretty well up until right at the end. Lost a little bit of reputation. Lost our comfort bonus. Otherwise, pretty good flight. There we go. Next time, be completing a job for the virtual airline. From F70 back towards almost where I came from. I'm going to Point Magoo. That's going to be next time. But for now, thanks for watching.